We are aware that the substituted services also involve your client, who is Wummi Adebanjo, known as CY. I believe she should be here today, but funny enough, she was not here. You are the representative. If I may put it to you, why is she absent? Is it that she don't want to be reinterrogated, or there's a reason behind her not being here today?
There is a reason. What actually happened was that I traveled. I just came this morning from the journey directly to the court. So I told her I may not be able to make it. So I don't want her to give evidence when I am not in court and to lead counsel. So that was the reason, and we are very sure the next adjourned date on 30th, she will be here live, blood and direct.
Okay, sorry sir, don't say I'm talking too much, sir. In as much you came back this morning and even before the proceeding of the court, don't you think it is right for her to meet up with you?
No.
And even present at the court?
No, she could not have met up because she had some other, engagement. I put a call across plan. She said she's far away, that she would have even loved to be here. I gave room for one of my counsel to call him when the court was going on. So the next adjourned day on 30th, she will be here live and direct to give her evidence. She has nothing to hide.
Thank you so very much, sir. Once again, what's your name?
Kabir Rakimbole is my name.
The client to
Lawyer to Wummi and the son.
Thank you so very much, sir. I am going to be hosting Daddy here, the SAN, so we can put one or two things before we let him go. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Well, we have shit to SAN.
All right, sir.
Lawyer to the MOHBAD family.
Thank you very much, sir. Concerning today's proceedings, sir, first of all, what is your take concerning Darusha's witnesses?
Well, Darusha's testimony is making the cause clearer. In proceedings of this nature, we should be concerned with the substance. Why are we here? We are not here because of sentiments. We are here to find out the cause of death, as well as the manner of death. Of late MOHBAD. What caused his death? In what circumstances did he die? Those are the two questions. And so if we narrow our searchlights, that is why today's proceedings is particularly very useful. Darusha beam is searchlight on the two questions. And today, three things came out clearly today.
Number one, sir,
that MOHBAD sustained injuries arising from his scuffle with Pramboy.
Okay.
That's number one. Two, a nurse was called in who injected MOHBAD. Apply injection on MOHBAD. Three, MOHBAD and his wife were used to having occasional disagreements. Even we're having disagreements while the journey lasted to and from the residence to the school. Now the questions you want to ask yourself is this: whether an injury, however minor, can cause the death of a human being. We know that injury, whether major or minor, can cause death. Two, whether if somebody is injected, we need to find out the nature of the injection. Whether it was the right injection or application of the wrong word, injection. And whether such injection can also cause what? Death. Three, whether it is not normal for husband and wife to have disagreements. Those are issues. I'm not the coroner. The coroner will decide. But what is clear from the testimony of Darusha today, which was also contained in the report of the pathologist, is that he sustained injuries on his forearm. I want to pose the question. If the pathology found, as a matter of fact, that late MOHBAD actually sustained injuries, and if Darusha has also confirmed that he sustained injuries, whether such injury is not, and if it's also confirmed that he was ejected, whether it is right for the pathologist to now conclude that the cause of death cannot be ascertained.
That's a very good one. And you've just heard a kind of mind-blowing information that is going to give so many clues, lights, or so many things. But as the situation stands, we still believe there's a lot to come, because Darusha have already, Darusha have said a lot today, which really called for review. Darusha has really said a lot, which really called for review. So I will be happy to say there is a lot that they are all covering, because as of today, after the proceeding, we all heard Barrister Shitu, who just said, why will the result read unascertained? This is very, very uncalled for. It is extremely uncalled for. Well, good and fine. I would love to talk to Daddy MOHBAD as well. There are some things that Darusha said against him, which would have been questioned and we need to ask, which I believe is going to clear more and more. You understand? So let's see how that will be. Mi ò tí lọ ilẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ́ díẹ̀ kí n tó lọ. Gbogbo àwọn tó wá ń ta iná mo ò ní lè fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Ẹ má lé wa káàkiri. Ọkàn lé everybody káàkiri.
What do you love the man that just spoke?
Barrister Shitu. The SAN. The SAN. Barrister Shitu. All right.
Kí ló dé dé? Ọ̀ka yìí kan lọ sẹ́yìn. Lọ sẹ́yìn.
Let's
lọ sẹ́yìn.
Let's reason.
Go.
We need to listen to.
Sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé anniversary wọ́n yí ó pín sí ìpele méjì. Now àwọn kan fẹ́ lo 1 year anniversary láti kówó jọ. Ó ọmọ yìí wọn ti sí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá.
We are not here to make violence. We are not here to constitute any nuisance. We are here on a peaceful walk, just to remind the whole world that today MOHBAD is a year and yet no justice. Tomorrow MOHBAD will still be a year and yet no justice. We demand what we want. As a citizen, we have right to ask for what we want. As a concerned citizen, we have every right to ask what really happens to MOHBAD. We want to know what happened to MOHBAD. According to the interest of the corona, the 4 are extremely keys, which I believe every sensible human being will ask the same question. Who is the person that dies? We all know who dies. That is Ilerioluwa Aloba, known as MOHBAD. The second question is, where did he die? This is a question that is just to be answered. Some sources claims he died at the hospital. Some claims he died on a bike. Some claims he dies in the car. While some claims he died in his house. So we are yet to figure out the right answer to that question.
All right, Arifa, let me just ask you this simple question. As one of those fighting for this justice, it's been a while that you have been on this justice race, and you are the court sitting today. What is your view? The little witness where we have that is not the witness that are present in the court today, but okay, we have Darosha in the court, we have Spendi, we have Prime Board. Please, from all these witnesses present, what is your view on what they have said in the court?
Well, let me use this Yoruba adage. Yoruba literally says, èèyàn méjì ò kí ń pàdánù irọ́. Tẹ́ni tó ń parọ́ fún ò bá mọ̀, ẹni tó ń parọ́ mọ̀ lọ́kàn ara ẹ̀ pé irọ́ lòun pa. There is a lot of contradictions right from onset. Even as at today, there is still a lot of contradiction. Even Darosha testifying today contradicts himself right in the same spot. One question being asked and 3 different answers being given. You understand? So there's a lot of contradiction, and I keep saying it. It is only one person that is still consistent. So far, so good in this case. That is Daddy MOHBAD, which the story has never changed right from last year September till today. A story still remain the same. But you see, these people with MOHBAD, whenever you call on them, first of all, they avoid you. They avoid questioning. They don't want to answer questions. We can all see today, Darosha try as much as possible not to answer questions. It's just that the magistrates remain firm that no, he is here. We can't just waste today. How long do you want us to be here? Let him answer. And you could see the cross-examination today went so well. He's here. In other words, Prime Boy ran away because of Darosha. So there are so many things that are not clear.
All right, Arifa, thank you for that, your brief submission. Okay, we see here today in the court, I think, one of the very best moments, Mama MOHBAD in court, and Mama MOHBAD, I think, denied the media interviewing. What is your own view? Okay, Darosha has given some perspective from his submission. Okay, Mama Darosha insisted that he's not going to say anything to the media, and Baba MOHBAD is the one standing. Please, how can you balance the two families? This is husband, this is wife, of whom their child died. Please, your own view as somebody who is...
You see, the problem we are having right from September 13, till date was they are not standing together. Let me use a court case as a reference. I'm talking about late Timothy Adegoke. You understand? I'm talking about Timothy case. When the father and the mother of Timothy and even the wife of Timothy all stood together, they are able to fight justice and they got the right justice. You understand? But in as much this family are not together, you understand, there is still a key, because Mama could not claim that she knows nothing about the ongoing issue. Likewise, the other parties. So if Mama MOHBAD